trained professionals.
We're on the same page all the time.
Chili bees.
Elric,
He had no
what's
arm.
the best?
No leg.
Honey.
All of them. Yep.
All of it.
Stroke the stub a little bit. When was the last time she was here?
Will you marry me?
If my memory serves, which I don't trust at the current moment, you had entered into the Grove. Is that last session? You just got to the Grove last session? Yeah?
Yep, that's how it started.
Okay. You just got into the Grove, and you were greeted by, well, really some Spriggans, but then by the Archdruid, Kilsaith Trakan, or Trakan, however you want to say it. He expressed to you his condolences for your sick coworker, but also that you're not quite yet welcome to partake in their story sharing and information gathering. But luckily for you, they recently had a storm and are in need of help. So you were able to, if you could earn the favor of 3 druids, you'd be welcome into their society, and more so for your interest, you'd be welcomed into Lyari, which means story circle. You had a few names to go on. And so first, you helped the person whose name you recognized, which was Eyeless, and you helped him heal a injured stag that seemed to get electrocuted during the storm, and broke its leg as well, which went very successfully, and you unlocked the ability to cast Cure Wounds. Following that, you met with Yavreen, a very straightforward, stern woman who loves her plants, and you helped her sort things out in the herb garden, although you did end up making a mistake that she had to fix for you. She let you the following morning come back to help finish what you had started, and you did eventually earn her trinket, which is proof of her support for your membership into the society. Oh, where did we end? Were you just going to lunch? Yeah. Did you already do lunch, or?
Yeah, I spent lunch hanging out and talking to Eyeless a little bit, but then also with Yavreen, like just discussing about plants and that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Okay, cool. So that's where you left off, and that's where we'll kind of pick up. As all, in terms of the trials, all you have left to do is to go find Selfie Magiella.
Yeah. So while we're wrapping up in the lunch hall, or the mess hall, I'll ask Yavreen if she could point out Selfie to me if she spots her, and so that way I have a better idea of who I'm looking for to go help.
Yeah, let me move us over to the map of the Grove, which is unfinished, but that's okay. She would point you in the direction of the southwestern bridge, and would note that there is a set of ruins not too far away, and that is where you can find Selfie Magiella. I guess I could have zoomed in a little more so it doesn't look sparse, but...
I will mosey my way over there. I know half the day is gone already, and I am somewhat in a hurry to get this stuff done, but at the same time,
there was no time limit.
Loving everything. Yeah.
Yep.
And I like all the sites are just, it's so much to still take in, even though I've been here now 2 days. Well, this is the start of my second day.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much to see. So I'll make my way over there, trying to listen in to just different conversations and see if it's, similar to just the everyday life back home. Like if people are talking the same stuff.
You can roll me a perception check since you're actively listening out for these things. That's a
Those
great
are
roll.
the instant rolls.
Yeah, they are. My God.
So as you're listening, for the most part, you hear like everyday conversations. You hear, I should say everyday conversations with like a twist. You hear like some druids talking about like a squirrel family that they're friends with and like how their kids are doing, like the squirrel's kids and stuff. So yes, it's like kind of normal, but it kind of has this like extra layer of druidiness.
Druidity.
Druidity. But you also hear things like, man, like the storm really affected us. We gotta go further out into the forest now for these types of berries and stuff, and that kind of thing too. But all in all, pretty normal stuff.
Okay. Any conversations or even hushed conversations about things that are troubling any of the druids other than the storm and its effects?
I would say you hear a couple things about you and Galleon being here. They're not used to outsiders and stuff. But beyond that, no. Which, with a 19 perception, given that is a wisdom skill, I will also say it's almost a bit odd that they don't seem to have any problems here in the sense of everyday problems. Kind of, it gives you like a utopia you read about in a book, and how utopias are kind of like a double-edged sword. So it's a bit odd to you that they don't have like normal problems.
Okay. In that case, I'll make my way there. This is good. I'm really excited about knowing magic for the first time. This nature magic. I want to see if there's maybe an infirmary that I pass by as I'm walking that direction. I'm not going to go out of my way. Or if I see a hurt person, like with a minor scrape or cut, like just anything.
Okay, you can roll me. I guess that'd be another perception check.
Okay.
Jeez.
Damn.
Okay. So Sid Yen. Oh my god, my
Sid
mom
Yen.
is such a sweetheart. Anyway. So you pass by not an infirmary, but I'll say you pass by 2 beavers. As far as you can see by the blind eye, these beavers are beavers. But one of them is like standing on its hind legs with its hands like on its hips, like just basically squawking at the other one, who's like holding its arm up like this and like
Okay. I will try to approach the beavers with just that kind of a calming, like trying to.
okay,
Yeah,
probably
trying
an
to show
animal
calming
handling.
sense. Yeah, this never goes well though. Not bad.
2 numbers.
So you approach, and like the one with the hands on the hips is like yapping away, and then like slowly, without moving its hands, just turns towards you as you approach. Looks up. And then the other one's like just wailing and like.
Shadow go for it.
Look at you.
I'll just kind of clap my hands together. Not like making a loud boom or anything, but just kind of like
You're
rub
about to
them.
eat them. Ooh, beaver.
Yeah, ooh. I've never
And
fried
just-
beaver before.
Just close my eyes and listen in for
Mhm.
the sound of nature, like Ayla showed me, and just kind of try to pull it in and see if I can get that kind of sensation again.
Yeah,
to
I'll,
try to cast
I'll
this spell.
say that this time you kind of feel it come in through your feet and kind of channel up through your legs, through your whole body, and then into your fingertips. And you can feel it. And if you open your eyes, I didn't know if you shut them. Did you just say you shut them?
Yeah.
So you open your eyes and if you look at your fingertips, they've got this like soft kind of greenish, not glow, but like shimmer to them.
And I'll just gently reach out to the crying beaver's arm and try to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah, you don't actually have to roll anything for this, because you learned how to cast it. So you cast Cure Wounds, and the beaver just like looks at its arm and starts moving it again, and like hops up on its legs now, and like gets on all fours, feeling just
Max
fine,
roll.
feeling just fine.
Damn.
And the other beavers like had the hands on the hip, is like. Just pure shock as this, like the injured beaver is totally fine, and the beaver is like, what do beavers sound like? I don't actually know.
They sound
I don't know.
scary.
Do
Really?
they?
They like crunch their teeth.
Crunching?
And, like, make all types of...
Well, he crunches
I can't help it.
like almost like a thank you sound. Like I wouldn't. I just don't know what they sound like, so I can't do it. But
Me neither.
I'm just pulling stuff out of my eyes. I have no
okay, cool. Then he has a very crunchy thank you to give you. Are you googling what beavers sound like?
No, I'm writing in my notes that I healed the beaver.
I'm Googling the beaver
and they
sound.
both kind of like turn and like nod to you and then scamper away downriver.
I start skipping.
Okay.
Like, just on my way
Seeing a
towards the
turtle
ruins.
skip across
Yes.
the streets is an amazing sight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just made me very happy. So I just kind of continue on.
Okay.
Just nothing in the world right now can bring my mood down.
Very good. So you skip towards these ruins. The first kind of set of structures that you see, they're stone, is like these broken stairs. The ruins itself seems really old and like decrepit. So you kind of start ascending these stairs. More like stair hill combo as you go up. And, you know, to your left and to your right, you can see these old buildings. You have no idea what civilization they could have belonged to. You've never really read anything in the library about something being out here. But at the top of the stairs is kind of this grand building. It probably would mostly resemble like a temple of some sort versus like City Hall, you know. And I will say that you can hear like this very soft muttering coming from inside.
As I make my way in, can I spot in the ruins and everything that's kind of broken and run down any kind of symbols that might stand out as like a religious symbol or a holy symbol or faction symbol or anything?
I won't make you roll for this. No, there is none.
Okay. Anything depicting why did I forget her name? The goddess from the well.
Oh, Kafina?
Kafina, yeah.
No Kafina here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just make my way in, just kind of humming, and as I get closer, I'll just selfie.
You would kind of, I guess, follow the muttering, and you would see a very, very tiny woman sitting on the ground, kind of knees up to her chest with this notebook there. She's just like, no, that doesn't make sense. The G? How could it be? A gag is not a word. She just keeps kind of muttering to herself, even as you call the name. She's... Maybe it's book. Huh? Hi!
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Yen Sid. I'm a druid in training, I think.
Oh.
But I'm here to help.
Well, okay. I'm Selfie Maggiella. She's very much a gnomish woman.
She's adorable.
She is.
With these round glasses, purple hair, pointed ears, and these kind of big doe green eyes. Okay, Druid in training and Sid. How can I help you?
Well, I'm here to receive your favor, and I learned that to do so, I must assist you in some sort of endeavor, as I helped Alis and Irene.
Oops. I saw that.
Yeah, give me a task, and I shall do my best to complete.
Sure. Do you know any Druidic?
Yes.
Do you know
Kinda-
old
well, no.
Druidic? Oh.
No, I picked up a little bit when I was researching. I didn't really pick it up. I just saw it and kind of tried to translate it, but it wasn't. So no, I didn't.
Well, we'll take kinda. Mostly because I always work alone. Nobody's really into this stuff, you know, but words have so much meaning and they hold so much power, and if we don't know the words, we don't know our history.
I've been saying that for years.
Wow. A fellow like-minded individual. I see you are very cultured. And she kind of finally gets up and she kind of takes a step forward where you see on this wall these symbols really carved into it. So you see these kind of symbols etched into the wall of this area that she's in. So I do know Druidic, but this is really, really old Druidic, and so sometimes it doesn't really make a lot of sense, or I have no idea what the letter is. So
I can assist you. I know words, so I can potentially assist you.
well, and she kind of holds her notebook up to you for you to look at. I know one word in the old Druidic language, and so from that one word, we're gonna figure out what this says.
Oh, why is it cut off for me?
Oh, is it cut off for you?
Oh,
That's what I was wondering.
It's too far on the right. Like it's behind chat.
Okay,
that I see.
so we can move this around, and it's essentially the symbols on there written on the piece of paper. So,
All right.
yeah, we just gotta kind of figure it out. I got
This
some of them.
shouldn't take us too long at all.
Oh, okay.
5
Wow.
letters is a lot to work with.
Yeah, I was hoping so. I should have really wrote in those 5 letters already. I just got so caught up in figuring them out. Whoops. I could like quickly scrawl them in right now. It's fine.
Yeah. Let's see. R-O-O. Question mark. And something.
R.
Something.
Why do I have a yellow pen? Oh. Oh. Something, something.
Made of yellow flowers.
Something, something, something. A bunch of E's.
Something. E.
E.
Something.
Another E.
Something O.
O.
Something.
Da, da, da,
Something.
da, da, O.
O.
Uh,
V-E. V-E. Oh. The Grove. No, that would be an E if that's right. You know.
As we write this in together. E. Oh, this is
R.
this is R. R. E. That's gibberish. Ooh, an R. 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 E. R. E. Okay. Yeah, great. This is
All right.
good.
So, all right. This should be no problem.
Yep. Easy.
Roost. Maybe no. Heed. People. No. Oh my goodness. Right. So, how this is as far as you've gotten?
Yep. To be fair, this just got uncovered by the storm the other day, so it's brand new stuff. Very
Oh.
exciting.
You don't have any other old druidic laying around anywhere?
No.
Already deciphered?
No. Just this word. Mostly because it's the same word that we use now.
Oh. Right, so at the top we've got a 5-letter word starting with R with 2 O's and then a space and a 4-letter word.
Roost?
What are some 5-letter words? Roost. Ruby?
Ruby!
Maybe, but I don't know that word. Are you illiterate?
Look, there's a lot of ancient languages out there. I never leave anything up to... I don't know where I was going with that. Okay! Well,
What if we turn it upside down?
What?
I don't know. I'm just looking.
Well, the last letter of this word has to start the next word.
True.
Oh, and it ends It ends and starts a bunch of words.
What are some of the most common letters in Druidic? Can I buy an S?
Sure, but it's free.
Oh, the next profit.
It's profit.
Them's good stuff.
So you're saying there's an S? For which one? The last
I
one?
think
or
there's an
the
S. I think the first word may be roost. It's the only word that's coming to my
Roost?
mind.
Oh wait, I want to do this in a different color. 1 second. How do I do that? Josh, how do I change the color that I want?
So with the drawing tools open, the cogwheel is second from the bottom on your
Oh,
second
I see.
menu.
Let's
Yeah.
do this beautiful blood orange color and figure.
Yeah.
That just looks red. Okay. Root. Oh, that was my hand slipped. I just
It's all right.
smudge it out. I
And then
guess.
that would mean that the next one would start with a T.
Okay.
But that maybe isn't right. We'll see. Let's add those two letters that we think they might be in all these places that they may be, and see if it makes sense.
T.
So T on the third line at the start.
Oh, did I miss one already? Oh, I
Third
sure
line,
did.
flip down.
No wonder I was struggling.
I think it might be backwards.
Backwards?
Nope, that's just my brain seeing things. S's.
Oh, right. S. S. Did I skip one? Probably.
There's one at the bottom.
S. Oh.
That word looks like it would be trust backwards. That's why I said it.
No, I'm pretty sure this is in the right order.
So then that couldn't be roost.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Can you control Z it, or do you have to like? Okay.
Oh, no more tracked history. We gotta be more careful. I can select it, though.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, not
Clues.
roost.
Okay. Let's start here. What is this place? Or what did it used to be?
Well, I think it used to be some sort of temple or meeting hall.
All right. For the grove itself. Or was there a different civilization here before the Druid?
No, I think it was just the druids, because, like, once we... Well, we've been here for a really long time, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I don't talk to people very often. This is hard.
I don't do word searches very often.
Well... What if we... What if we swap the T and the S? It would be roots.
Oh, roots makes sense.
T, S. It would be an S. And this would be an S. And this would be an S. This would be a T. This would be a T. Oh, I missed an S. S. Oh, my handwriting's awful. S, T, S.
Stop.
Okay,
Okay, this is making a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Roots. Shitters. Nope.
What?
I'm just speaking out loud. The middle word in the bottom, stars. Final answer.
Stars? Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna change the color again.
Stirs. Oh, it
Let
could
me
be
know.
stirs.
Stirs?
Oh,
Stars?
but stars makes sense. Is your
I don't even
druidic
remember
tribe?
what it's supposed to be. What?
Your druidic tribe, kind of follow Kafina. Yes.
More so Maggie. She's like, the goddess of the moon. Well, really like the tides, but science says that the moon controls the tides. You know all that?
No.
Oh, well,
I'm not a scientist.
me neither. I'm a... I don't know what I am. I guess I'm kind of like an archaeologist that really likes words.
You're a
I guess.
scholar.
Yeah, that works.
If that's
I'm a
stars,
dragonborn.
that's an A. That would be. Do we have any other A's? That would be an A.
A. I gotta go backwards now. Start at the bottom. What was the symbol?
Then you missed one.
I did already? Where?
First word on the bottom row.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know how I could do this without you.
Probably quicker.
I don't know about that.
And then just the top word on the right.
Oh, okay. A. Okay.
Roots. Say. Curious.
I'd say so.
I really think that the second word on the third line is grove. But I have no reason to think that other than just that it ends in OVE and it's a 5-letter word. It could be drove. Could be clove.
Wait, but if it was grove, we would have all the letters for it.
You're very smart. So
That means it can't even be an
clove.
R.
Sweaters. What?
Sweaters?
I'm just moving on now.
Could this be a
I gave up
prophecy
on it.
about sweaters? Oh gosh.
Maybe.
Okay, well, here, there's a 3-letter word in the second to bottom line that starts with a T and ends in an E. So I think
Toe.
it's
But it can't be
definitely
O.
toe. Oh wait,
It
you're
can't be
right,
toe,
it
'cause
can't
we
be
have
an
a-
O.
The.
Oh, okay. Let's add the H in. I'm kind of in the middle here. I don't like it. I'm gonna start from the bottom.
Cheaters? Shut. What the heck word is that?
Are those really the only 2 H's? What a bad run.
How many lives do we have left?
I don't know, but we got 2 more walls after this.
They'll go easier once we for sure have this one.
Yeah, I hope so. Sheeters. Shedders?
Cheaters.
Skelters?
Shufters.
Shelters.
Shelters. Shelters,
Okay, let me get a different colored pen. I don't know when I got all these pens and how many colors I have, but it's really helpful. But it's also kind of hard to look at.
I have lots of colors in my pack, so if you run out, I can.
Is that the right symbol? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You'd think I'd know better. Oh, there's one up
And then
here.
in the middle there.
What?
Filter
Hello?
below.
Hello? Oh, wait, the...
Root.
Okay,
Oh, I've heard this before. I know what this is.
You have?
I'm pretty sure something below, sky above, shelters the. Oh goodness, have I heard this? I feel like I read it at the well, or I heard it at the well. One of the two. Roots.
Oh,
Something-
well.
Seed below. No, was it? No.
Do you want to put some
No,
letters in
sky
and see if
above
it
shelters
works?
the. Yes. Let's try the
Well, which-
below.
Yeah, is that the one you're the most confident in?
Well, no, it's sky above, but
Do you want to put those letters in then? We can do that?
yes.
Okay. Let me just get another pen. Ooh, purple. Okay, so we said sky. Looks like a 4-year-old wrote it. Above. Okay, let's go put those in. Okay. Oh, this ends in a K?
That
Weird.
doesn't make sense.
Oh gosh. We added so many letters. Okay.
Oh, you missed one.
Yeah, I kind of jumped.
Oh, you're
My
just doing
brain
K's
hurt.
at the time. I see.
Yeah, I can only keep track of one symbol at a time. Multitasking isn't actually something we could do. Science says that.
Gosh.
And why? That's the only
Be
Y?
the only one.
Okay,
mhm.
and then A. Wait, that means this can't be an A.
When did we make that an A?
When you did
Oh,
star.
a while ago. That's true.
Which one should we take out?
That means the sky above. There's no way. I don't know, DM. Which one should I take out? My brain too small for this.
I think sky above makes a lot of sense. A lot of druid things talk about, the sky and roots.
Shelters the
and
land.
things.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I think we take out the green A.
Okay, green A is coming out. Okay. I gotta get my pen out again. Okay.
Roots suck something below.
Wow, this has a lot of A's in it. Maybe we can figure out the word.
Awake.
Oh, cool. W. Oh, right. That means this must be below then.
It must be.
Or
No,
Hello?
don't do it.
hello?
Don't do
With
it.
what
No. Don't break my brain.
Okay.
Shelters the land,
Land. Okay. Land.
right?
Okay, that means this would be a
D.
D. This would be this would be an N.
Roots sunk deep below, sky above.
There's a,
Roots sank.
did I miss
sink?
anything over here? We don't know what those are. Oh, we only got a
Shelters the
couple more letters
land.
left.
Something stirs awake. Ah. So it's an I. Roots sink deep
I.
below, sky above, shelters the land. P.
Let me get my orange pen. Hold on.
So sink.
Says I. I. Oh, that was ugly, but that's okay. Roots sink
Stirs
deep?
deep.
Deep. Below. Sky above. Shelters the land. Something stirs awake. Urkel. No. Pickle? No.
Are we sure that all those letters have to be correct?
I mean, they're all words.
It makes too much sense to not make. Someone stirs awake or something. Do you recognize a name that has those letters?
Earl?
Varel.
Who's Vayron?
No. He's a quartermaster.
Oh, sounds important.
Who?
Earl. Doesn't check out in Polar Bear.
Am I getting anything like? I feel. Didn't I hear
If
this
you'd
before?
like, you can roll. What did I say, Josh? I think I said it was an insight check.
Yeah, you have
check,
insight
you
or
can roll
investigation.
an insight
Oh, sorry,
check.
insight.
Investigation is for deciphering what a letter is, like on the wall.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
some
That's
of the
right.
walls
But-
are kind of messed up.
But didn't I hear this saying or
I
read it
don't think
before?
so.
There was something
I just
like
came
it
up
at
with it
the-
like 2 days ago. So I
The
don't
inscription
think
on the well was within the domain of dreams. One can seek communion with the divine, if that's what you were thinking. Yeah.
so. With a 20, you know that the one last missing letter is a C, which makes circle.
Circle stirs awake. What? Oh. What does it mean, Selfie?
Now that's where I come in. After we finish the next 2 walls. And she
Right.
flips the page.
Yeah.
And she kind of starts walking over while she's looking at it. Roots sink deep below, sky above shelters the land. Circle stirs awake. Honestly, this is terrible grammar, which makes me think it's some sort of like incantation or prophecy. But we'll need more to be sure. And she kind of...
The circle stirs. Would it be like the circle of the moon or the circle of the land? Circle of dreams?
Well, we're all circles. Like every Drew is part of a circle.
Some of them have corners.
I've never heard of any circles having corners. That's crazy.
It wouldn't be a circle anymore.
It's a circle to a very special demon girl. Thank you. Okay, hold on to this page. And she hands you the page that you guys just filled out.
I'm trying to memorize these symbols.
I'm just gonna quickly write this down. So it's easier to work with. Gosh, this one's long. This would be what you're looking at.
Oh, let me move this. Okay. Well, we have all of these letters, mostly.
Okay, let's start filling it in. I'm gonna grab...
Can I help fill it in?
Sure. Grab a pen. Any
can.
color.
Can I just, control... Hold on. Can I just select one of these letters?
You're
and copy
ruining
and
my
paste it?
immersion. Go write it.
Alright. Oh, I don't have a pen.
You don't have a pen tool?
What?
No.
Well,
User management. It's fine. Oh shit. That
I'll
wasn't
start. This was C, yeah? C.
Yes.
A. C.
Okay.
What?
S.
Oh, cracks. Gosh, I write like a chicken.
It's gonna be way better than mine.
H.
Do I need to reload in order to get access to this, or are you still working on it?
No, I'm still working on
What
it.
is that?
I got
2
you.
T's.
Yeah, shatter.
Yeah. Oh, I missed. We're just gonna rewrite that. Shatter.
All.
All. How did you pick up this language so fast?
I'm very smart.
Oh, this is a B.
That is a B.
T. N.
That's not a T.
What? Is that not?
That's
T?
an upside down squiggle. That's different than the other squiggle that we already have.
Whoa. I didn't even notice that out of character. Good catch, Yen. Okay, so N. Now I gotta pay
D?
attention. D. S.
S. Bounds. All bonds.
Oh,
Crack
Boots?
shatter all.
Boon. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. There's a
Nope.
D. I think bounds makes
Well,
the
let's
most sense.
continue.
Oh, okay, we'll continue.
Let's continue.
W.
L.
L.
D.
D. Oh, world.
World.
T.
That is a T.
N. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
N. B. Oh, this is Y. Y. There's an upside down one. N. S. N.
In. World torn by unseen forces.
Oh, so it has to be a U then. E.
Why does unseen forces?
Unseen?
Yes. Crack shatter all bounds. World torn by unseen forces.
Have we encountered this symbol before?
Nope, but
Okay.
I am putting the pieces together.
Okay. You're like way faster at this than I am. Are you sure you
Should I
didn't write it?
take
I would love for you to be able to. How is this not happening?
Fates?
Whoa. Fates. That's an H. I got that one. O.
Shadow, yeah.
What was this one again?
That was the
W.
cup. Direct W.
The cup.
Draws.
Draws.
It looks like a chalice.
T. L. S. Okay. Cracked, shattered, all bound, world torn by unseen forces, fate's shadow draws close. Well, this is getting intense. We gotta get to the third part.
Root sink deep below, sky above, shutters, circle stirs away, crack, shattered, all bounce. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Crispy
In the
Bacon
game.
got logged out.
Sorry, I swapped you to a trusted player that should allow you, because I can't edit permissions since I'm just an assistant GM. So,
Alright, alright. Ruined wall, number 2.
I had that moment where I had to wonder if I had started recording.
And we'll just use this color.
Alright, are we ready to go to the next one?
I believe so.
This will all tie it together. I know it. Alright.
Wait, how do I draw just freehand? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. Wait, where'd the other page go?
I got you. 1 second.
Oh, it's not filled out anymore.
Oh, don't worry, I got you. 1
I'm
second.
slowly ripping it out of the notebook now.
Ah!
It's okay. Sometimes the letters get up and walk. Don't worry. I'll put them back.
Let me zoom in here.
Okay, that's B.
Yep.
B L.
L.
Blue.
Blue. Yep.
B
C.
Y
I.
S.
Crystal.
Oh, that is upright.
Blue crystals.
T L S. I'll go to the next line. You got that one.
Ah!
Oh, man, I thought my handwriting is bad.
I'm an author.
Nothing.
I swear.
Duh. What was the W?
Oh, great. Now I'm cracking up. I can't. That's an I.
Wait, no, that's an L.
Did I mess up?
No, I was trying to figure out what that letter was.
Oh. What the hell? This isn't right at all. This is an A, not a T, a line.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
D.
Fucking dying.
That's a D.
I guess turtle hands weren't really made for writing.
I'm using your small pens. I should be using mine.
I don't even remember what this fucking letter is. Oh, it's an I.
Right.
N. I can't breathe. H. That's an S.
The fractures in
Oh,
the
this is sky again. Ale. S. E.
What? That's why am I mixing up my symbols? I've
I know
turned
sometimes
dyslexic.
when you write, it's like hard to remember what you're doing.
S T. This is fucking stars. I can do this.
What's this symbol? Have we seen this?
Stars. God damn it.
Is this a new letter? it is.
We have a new letter, yes. It's an M. Yes.
Okay, I'll write it. You keep working on
Men-
writing whatever letter you were trying to write there.
Fuck if I know. Rise. The blue crystals align mend the fractures in the sky. Lost stars
Alignment.
rise once more. We did it.
Alignment.
It's 2 words.
What's
Align.
alignment?
When the blue
A-
crystals aligned, it will
L-
mend the fractures in the sky.
That I is I. G N.
Oh, the teacher's grading my homework.
Is that supposed to be
Penmanship,
an F?
0.
Penmanship is a 2. Solving it is a 6, so you get a 6 and 2.
I like it. They add up to an 8. 8 out of 10 would do again.
Alignment. Too bad the DM closed the Word doc with what this was supposed to say.
I mean, that seems right.
What's alignment?
Yes, when the blue crystals align.
Those are 2 different words,
Yeah,
right?
Align.
it's two separate words. It's just a very big ass N.
Yeah.
I think there's a comma aligned.
You know what?
Lucas
I
is
think
aligned.
I wrote it wrong. I think men's supposed to be on the following line. Men the fractures in the sky.
Oh.
Oh. Whoops. Okay. So all in all, we have roots sink deep below, sky above shelters the land, circle stirs awake, cracks shatter all bounds, world torn by unseen forces, fate's shadow draws close. Blue crystals align, mend the fractures in the sky, lost stars rise once more.
Have I
Definitely
in all
a
my
spell.
That looks correct. It sounds correct.
It made something that we can say out loud.
And you said it all in one go and nothing happened. So I don't think it was some sort of chant or unless you have to repeat it 3 times while looking
Well, a
in
lot
the
of
mirror.
true rituals require things, you know. It's not just
Like a
saying
focus?
it. Focus, materials. Sometimes just no, I'm kidding.
Well, this sounds like it would require blue crystals.
Oh,
At
fratricide.
some point. Fratricide, yes. And we just happen to have the world's most leading experts on fratricide within the grove.
Oh, is it that stranger everyone keeps talking about that kind of just showed up?
Yes. I too am one of those strangers, but as you can
Yeah,
see,
but you
I'm
were
here
like
to help.
supposed to come or something like that.
Oh?
Not you, but your coworker said no.
Oh, right. I was supposed to. I forgot.
Oh, the guy just showed up. Who does that?
He does.
He kind of does.
It's true.
He just happened to show up at my work one day.
Thinking through, he just kind of does show up.
He really does.
Anywho.
Oh shit.
In my vast knowledge from all the reading, have I ever heard of something referred to as fate's shadow?
Roll me either a history or an insight, your choice.
Put my character sheet again. Insight or history?
Yeah, your choice.
Ooh.
You've
He's
been
gone.
abducted.
That was spoopy.
Fate Shadow is sometimes used as kind of like foreboding or a bad omen. You know, it gives that kind of connotation to you.
Not referring to a particular thing, it's just an
No.
all-encompassing, like, this
Something
means bad stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I think of anything that's happened in the last 200 years that was like a tragedy or like a cataclysm type event?
Do you mean like on a continental scale or like
Yeah.
just in general?
Yeah.
Continental scale? No, not really.
Have I read of anything that fits? I mean, what fits? It just says the world was torn, crack, shatter, all bound. No, it could be something that's soon to come to pass, or something that has already passed. Which I
Either way, it's my job to report this to the Archdruid as an archaeological find so that he can give me more stuff.
well, I'm glad I could help you attain more stuff.
Oh, yeah! And she goes and she starts digging through her bag. No. No, a pen's not a good option. Oh, here! And she hands you a pouch. These are my enchanted seeds. You can use them as your token of tribute.
What are they enchanted with?
Magic?
Freaking duh. For decipher. I'm gonna write this down quick. Proverb/element.
Fucking duh. That destroyed me.
Magic?
Rex, all rounds.
Once I figure out what this means, I don't know, I think something cool is gonna happen. And I'll make sure everyone knows you were part of it too, Jansen, as my assistant.
As your your pupil.
Yeah, that too. Do you want to keep the pages or like copy them?
I do want to copy them if you don't mind.
Yeah, because, I mean, at the end of the day, this will help you understand Druidic in the future.
It would. Old Druidic. But
I mean, a lot of the symbols are similar. Druidic's just not really a written language, you know? It's like signs and things. Well, nowadays, anyway. I mean, I've seen these letters before. That's kind of how I knew it was Grove, but you don't, like, write books.
it's a shame. Feel all cultures should.
I mean, we have our own way of doing things.
True, but then how would others be able to enjoy them?
I guess we don't really think about that.
Well, you've given me something to think about, and perhaps you something to think about now.
Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy to crack. I still think it's like some sort of incantation. Maybe it's a prophecy.
I think prophecy. Whatever the case, it has to do with Factorsight, that's for certain.
Yeah, maybe I'll go talk to that Factorsight guy you were talking about. But I have to wait until the Archdruid says it's okay to talk to him because he's currently being talked to.
Yes, they won't let me see him either.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's getting kind of late, and honestly, I've been here since morning and I haven't eaten lunch, so I'm gonna go get dinner.
I'll join you if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Let me just put on my backpack. Oh yeah, that's my torch. Okay. Did I leave anything? Oh, orange pen.
Check to see if she left like all the papers and pens and
Okay, I
stuff.
got it. Everything's fine. definitely like 4 pens on the ground.
Pick them up. Just kind of sneak them into her pack as she's walking.
Okay. What do you think they have for dinner tonight? Oh, I'm so hungry. So hungry. She just keeps walking. So you head towards the main tree, and I'll bring us back to that location.
I freaking love that NPC.
She's great.
Selfie Magniela!
She reminds me of Daffy if Daffy were like 10 times goofier.
Daffy was more
Oh.
like sassy.
Yeah.
Selfie is. I mean, her name's Selfie.
Yeah.
It's literally a selfie, but with a PH. I saw that name when I was generating, and I was like, yeah.
It's happening.
You head back. Dinner's just begun, so people are kind of like still coming in, you know, at different times, getting their meals and stuff. And you would see Galleon getting food. A nice hearty helping of vegetables. Bring us back to D&D.
Yeah.
With Galleon getting a mighty helping of vegetables. And Josh, you take it away while I eat the cereal.
Perfect. Yen.
Galleon,
It's good to see you again, friend.
how does he look?
He looks,
Does he look worse for wear? Does he?
no, maybe a little bit haggard and like tired, but other than that, looks perfectly fine physically.
How often can I use Cure Wounds? Once a day? Shit. I'm still gonna try. Well, you look a bit tired. Let me fix. Hold on, I can fix this. Nothing's happening.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I
Something does happen. This is actually a new mechanic.
Oh,
You cast Cure Wounds, and you are filled with this wave of exhaustion. And you do have a
no.
level of exhaustion.
but it does go
shit.
through, yeah?
But it does go through. You can overexert yourself for spells in this world.
Oh, that really took it out of me. You see, I've been learning.
I can see that, or feel it, I suppose. Thank you. I feel, well, invigorated.
Good.
How are you? Have they been asking you countless questions as well for the past day?
Not unless you include letter ciphers.
Letter ciphers.
Yes.
An old hobby of mine.
You would have come in handy. Do you know Druidic?
Not even a little bit. But,
Neither
well,
did I, but we worked it out.
so you understand Druidic then?
No. Not even in the slightest. But I'll learn. I have all the letters, almost, at my disposal.
Well, all I can tell you is that persistence is key in these things. But it sounds like you had quite an adventure then. I apologize for, well, my inability to assist you in any way. I was being asked a plethora of questions.
They're just
all-
being cautious. You weren't meant to be here.
Of course, it all made perfect sense, and I humored them entirely. They have every reason to be protective of that which is their home. And I have no intention of disturbing that in the slightest. And after much conversation, it seems that at the very least I'm trusted to wander about the grounds in the meantime. And attend the ceremony tonight.
I have a feeling they're going to be asking you for help sooner than later.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
In regards to the storm, I heard some mutterings about that.
No, I helped with most of the damage from the storm.
You did?
Hmm.
Well,
I helped replant their crops. I healed some wounded animals. I helped in the ruins.
well, quite impressive, Yen. Seems like your timing was, well, impeccable.
It's almost as if it was meant to be.
Well, I suppose there might be some comfort in that, depending on who meant for it to be.
Tell me, Galleon, With your vast knowledge of Faxtricite, do you know of any omens or fairy tales of the sort that are attributed to Faxtricite and perhaps its use in solving major world issues? Or
When it comes to a, lore and story perspective, I don't know how much Galleon actually knows about that. I know he knows a lot of the practical applications and scientific uses for Fatrixite, but
Galleon. Okay, so in Galleon's experience, Fatrixite is used in kind of one of two ways. In Northern Grimstone and Mulmac of the Rosaceae Lowlands, it is used in inventing. Artificers will use it a lot to power their inventions. The other way to use it is to kind of coax the energy out of it. That is how it is used in Southern Grimstone here, and a couple other places across the continent, to bolster your own magical abilities versus take the magical abilities of the Fatrixite. Naturally it has effect on its environment. You've seen a lot of plants and animals who have kind of adapted to having Fatrixite near them and are thus either magically resilient or kind of just a change to have magical features about them, even if they were ordinarily mundane. Yeah,
but as far as any sort of religious association or lore or fairy tales or anything like that, probably not.
Association / lore and fairy tales is that it comes from the combination of the energies of Fatrix, who the namesake is from, and Kofhina, when they would, in the Empyrean era, I believe. In the Empyrean era, they would create things. I want to say things because essentially Kofhina would have an idea and Fatrix would work using her magic to make it come true. Where this happened, Fatrixite grew. So
that I see.
That's kind of the fairy tale lore about it that you would know. It's more practical, and it in the academic field it's considered history, even if there's no direct record of that.
That makes sense. I suppose it would depend upon what you're looking for in particular. When it comes to academia and the scientific purposes of it, well, it can either be used as a power source or as for inventions external from oneself, or to power, oneself, bolster one's magical abilities and things like that. What you helped me with was more the former, although somewhat of a combination. This device, and I would just kind of pat the satchel, is an invention that utilizes its innate magical essence in order to, hopefully, once it's complete, disrupt other magics around it, as opposed to absorbing it.
But no world-ending events or anything tied around Faxtricite to your knowledge?
None that I can think of.
Recently, I'll say. And when I say recently, I mean millions of years.
What brings upon this sudden curiosity, Yen?
Oh, you'll learn. Yeah, I'm sure that she said she was going to ask you, so... But first she has to speak with the head person, head druid, archdruid, maybe?
Yes, Kilseath.
Kilseath, which I need to speak with as well. For
he and many others.
All of my tasks that he set before me.
We arrived but yesterday.
I work quickly. I may be a turtle, but I am quick.
That you are, Yen. Well, by all means, don't let me stop you. I've done...
This will be the end of my
No, because you
second
got
day.
here and you explored, then you slept, and then you went to Islas
Oh,
at 6
yeah, yeah.
a.m.
Oh, you're
This
right.
whole
You're
thing,
right.
Yeah, so this is my
Sorry,
third.
that is totally irrelevant.
No, but that I forgot about that. Well, I myself have done quite a bit of talking and listening from quite a bit of people, Kilseath included. So if you don't mind, I'm probably not going to join. But if you need me, I would
By
be happy
all
to.
means. No. And if there's anything I can assist you with, let me know. But do you plan on staying around the village for a while?
Well, now that I'm allowed to meander around, I suppose I will embark upon what I came here for. Investigation of the surrounding Fatric site, as well as the nature of the druidic magics within this area and how they interact with it. Perhaps it can fuel my own research and give me insights into how I might complete my own projects. But there may yet be ways that you can assist. I appreciate your offer, and I will let you know.
My pleasure. Well, enjoy your greens and reds. Or I just assume there's tomatoes. And
Multicolored entirely, yes.
Mm.
It's quite fresh, though.
I am very curious to see what Kilseath has in store for me now that I've finished my task. So I will search him out.
Yes, by all means. I'll be here. Are you going to be attending? I've heard that there's some sort of ceremony going on tonight.
If I'm allowed to, I would very much love to see it.
Well, then I suppose I will see you then.
All right.
Ah,
I just start looking around for Kilseath.
You'd kind of see him attempting to walk through this eatery area. He just gets stopped like every 10 steps by someone to ask him a question. And you see he like takes his time to answer every single one. Almost like you're watching him and you're like, he must have like a font of patience because he just cannot get to the food. He cannot get to the food.
I will try to make up a plate then as I'm walking that way, and he keeps getting stopped.
Sweet.
I like that.
So
I don't know what he'll like, so I'll just grab a bit of everything.
yeah.
That'll fit on it.
So you prepare a plate and you walk up to him as he kind of passes like the last set of tables before like the buffet style, and you just see him just kind of, he doesn't like sigh or anything, he just kind of sets his shoulders back a little bit.
Mr. Trakan, Archdruid Trakan, for you.
Oh. Why, thank you. I had planned on, well, at the pace with which I was meandering through here, I suppose it might have been nightfall by the time I had arrived.
That's
The
what I
generosity is
figured.
appreciated. How may I help you, Ian?
Well, and I pull out all of the trinkets, the favors, and I present them. I've completed all of my task, most with flying colors, had a few hiccups, but I got them done.
Well, quite impressive indeed. And let me guess, these are Selphie's enchanted seeds.
Yes,
Did she tell you what
enchanted
they were
with
enchanted
magic.
with? Yes, they are. Ever impressive. Well, I suppose I shall then be the first to formally welcome you to the Druid Circle.
Does that make me a druid?
I suppose it starts you on a path. The remainder of your journey has yet to be seen. However, as a proper introduction, as well as perhaps starting you on the right path, you are welcome to join us this night for Lyari.
Lyari? What does that mean?
Yes. It is our celebration of our heritage as druids, as well as an accompanying reminder of our origins, where we come from as druids, and the first wilding. Apologies, much speaking today.
No worries. I had my share of trouble with words earlier.
Well, is there anything I can help you with in particular? You're free to roam the grounds now that you have...
I have access
properly.
to all.
Is there anything restricted in particular? I didn't think so. What's ours is yours. You are one of us now.
That's so exciting. I'm most grateful to be welcomed. Is there a badge or something to show that I now belong? How will they know?
Join us for the Lyari. They will know.
All right. Oh, it's so exciting. I get to learn the history and the stories. I get to learn perhaps more magic. Oh, magic.
Yes.
I can do it. Although the last time I did it, it made me kind of sleepy.
Do not overexert yourself. One that first experiences this rush of power is tempted to embrace it to its fullest, but it has its consequences. Pace yourself, relax, rejuvenate. Enjoy the time and the feast.
If you would have saw the look on the beaver's face like I had, you'd want to use it on everyone.
And such is one of our limitations. Sometimes nature does not allow us to use it on everyone. We have our limits, Yen. Do well to remember, for if you can know your limits, you will know how to surpass them given time. Now, if you don't mind, I will see if I can wade through this sea of people and properly have dinner.
I'll hide you. Here, look, behind me. Nothing
You
to
stick out
see.
quite well, Yen.
Let's see.
Almost it seems as though I'm more noticeable now.
Right.
Nightfall will
Enjoy
be
your
approaching soon. We will see you then.
See.
Is there anyone you want to talk to or anything like that before Lyari?
Eylis.
Eylis.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Alis with
Yeah.
no eyes.
Alias.
All the eyes. Eylis Elmelis.
That's the one.
I just want to approach him and recount my story of healing a beaver and
Oh,
show my
nice.
gratitude for teaching me how to do such a miraculous thing.
Well, these journeys, these little moments are what make it all worth it. Did the beavers thank you properly?
I think so. They clicked and clacked at me a bit and then
That was a proper
nodded.
thank you. A nod as well. Truly a proper thank you. Well, Yen, you have shown nature that you are here to assist, that you care for it. If you protect the land protects you too.
Friends with land. I
Ah,
like it.
yes, well, give it time and you will be able to do much more than simply cure. You will be able to affect the land around you, cause it to sprout with new life. It's a beautiful thing.
If druids can do that, why did Irina have me replanting everything?
I told you, she is a very angry woman. Nothing in particular can satisfy her. But
He said that like it was quite an experience.
Sold her with that
Elves
one.
do live much longer than humans.
Yeah.
do not take it personally, it's simply her nature. But if you received her trinket, well, you have done well. Trust me.
I did receive hers and selfies,
Ah,
All is
Sophia,
well.
joy.
and I meant to show up to the Lyari.
Oh, the Lyari. Yes, that will be occurring this evening, in fact. It will be a pleasure to have you. If you wish, you may sit nearby. I could save a part of a log for you.
Sure.
Very well. Search for me on the south side of the bonfire.
South side of. Right. Northeast. Got it.
Wonderful. Well, I shall see you tonight then.
Good. Enjoy your meal, Eylis.
Oh, thank you.
What is he, Chewbacca?
He became Beaver.
We came Fritz.
Anyone else, or is that it? I just want to make sure.
I mean, I want to talk to everybody, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. We don't have to do it in character, but I would make my rounds again to Selfie and to Irina, just show my appreciation for what they taught me and their patience with me.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then just listening in to if any murmurs about the Lyari.
No one really talks about the Lyari too much. They know it's like something they do every evening, so it's not something that really needs to be like spoken about.
Oh, it's every.
Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, your time at the dinner area, it's not even like a hall, it's under this giant tree. Your time there comes to an end when you begin to hear drums coming from this building. I'm gonna zoom in this time. Nope.
I'm not going to be escorted to my
Oh, I'm on
cell
the wrong
this evening.
thing. Oh, there we go. Where it's almost like a great migration. The druids kind of get up and start heading towards that area. It's this essentially giant tree stump, and there's like additive vines that kind of make stairs that kind of go around the stump to the top. At the top in the center is this giant bonfire. And then there are a bunch of logs around the bonfire. Except for, I'll say, like, completely across from the stairs, there's a little clearing and, like, a step up for somebody to stand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I have notes on this. The druids kind of are all there murmuring. You can hear some of them like, I wonder what the story's gonna be today. Others are like, oh, we got like people here that we didn't have before. Some people talking about, you know, what you did and like sharing the news of kind of like, oh, he helped Yaireen, and then somebody else is like, I heard he helped Selphie finally crack that thing, that code she's been looking at for months. And like, you know, just kind of talking about that. They also talk about Galleon and how he's a wizard, and some people are afraid that he's going to use their magic and their traditions like for malicious means or means that go against the agenda of nature and stuff like that. And eventually twilight descends. The Titans-Bark glade cloaks itself in a tapestry of fiery orange and twilight violet. The gentle caress of a cool breeze carries the smoky scent of wood smoke tinged with the earthy fragrance of the awakening night forest. The rhythmic crackle of a nearby bonfire cuts through the symphony of chirping crickets and rustling leaves, beckoning you closer. A warmth radiates outward, a welcoming embrace against the cool evening air. You settle into the circle of druids, their faces illuminated by flickering firelight that dances in their eyes. A sense of belonging washes over you as you become part of this ancient tradition. Some things to note as kind of Kilseath gets up on that little step-up stage platform thing, is that the bonfire itself seems to kind of be alive, if that makes sense. You notice it kind of, you know, the more people that came in, the more intense the bonfire got. When you would hear certain whispers, like the bonfire would like have a flicker of green or a flicker of red or purple or blue. It seems to be a very, very magical sort of entity. Another thing, once Kilseath starts speaking, that you'll notice is he sounds like he's like right in front of you having a conversation at all times, even though he's kind of like across for like the circle to you. It seems like some sort of magic is keeping his volume even for everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Kilseath, take it away. Introduce yourself. No, I'm kidding.
I'm Kilseath.
Oh, I just messed up everything. There we go.
I just flew in, and boy, my arm's tired.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
Is Is the song the first wilding?
Yeah, I was about to turn it on.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Did you
Gotcha.
want to like address anything first before you get into it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll just turn it on
Yep.
anyway.
You would see Kilseath step onto that raised platform, and just speak out towards everyone and kind of raise his hands as the murmurs fall a little bit. Welcome, everybody. Tonight, as every night, we celebrate Lyari, a memory of our heritage, our origins, and what makes us who we are. I have handpicked the story this evening. In light of our guests, a retelling of the first wilding. Long ago, before we had the gifts of transformation and wisdom of the wild, there was Ruvain... Ravenor?
You can say it however you want to.
There was Ruvain Ravenor, a druid of the coastlands. He lived simply, a humble servant to his village, content to commune with the tides, the beaches, and the creatures that walked among them. And you would see the flames begin to turn a deep blue as almost like the tips of the flames flicker with this crackling noise that seems to drip upwards like reverse raindrops. Yet in the aeon of darkness, the world eclipsed with storms that stole away peace, and ancient beasts twisted by chaos stirred within their layers. The land itself seemed to shudder, as if some hidden wound had been reopened. One night, with his people besieged, Ruvain sought Umegi's grace. As the storm raged, he knelt on the wet sands, bowing his head to the Mother of Tides, whispering for aid. And Umegi, who lay in her watery prison, heard. She did not shield him from the tempest. Instead, she offered him a choice: to bear the burden of nature itself, to wield its fury and power. And you would see the flames almost like begin to roar with more intensity. Or to remain as he was, as they die down again. A humanoid bound by flesh and bone. Ruvain chose the path of wildness, accepting Umegi's blessing with solemnity. From that day, he walked as man and beast alike, his spirit bound to the creatures of the forest, the skies, the waves. And you would see creatures begin to appear and dance in the flames as elk begin prancing through. You see a giant blue fish splash into the flames as the flames burst out into the air. He could move as the wolf, prowl as the hawk, and endure as the bear. With each transformation, he defended his people from the darkness, his fury a storm in its own right. But all blessings come with their cost. As the flames grow dim, every shift of form wore away at Ruvain's sense of self. You see an image of a human and a beast appear side by side in the flame. He became part of nature's ebb and flow, until, some say, he lost all memory of man as the man sinks into the flame, and roamed the glade as one of the spirits of the wild, a silent guardian bound forever to the land he once swore to protect. The flames return to their regular orange hue. This is our gift and our warning. For to carry the wild shape is to carry nature's ferocity and wisdom. Balance is our guide, and harmony our calling, lest we too become lost to the beauty and chaos of the wilds. As the flames roar once more and begin just crackling, you see Kilseath bow his head, somewhat in reverence, somewhat in conclusion. This is the story of our origins, lest we forget. He steps off the platform.
I'm sorry, screaming because I started laughing. Okay.
Yeah, he definitely would have started clapping, and as soon as he noticed if nobody else was,
No one was clapping. It was more of like
hands in his shell.
you can see some people like kind of looking off and smiling. Others really contemplative. And a few select bunch that look kind of like worried. As it does kind of warn against like we're all a part of nature, but nature is all in consuming, really, you know. And as Kelsey kind of begins to step down, which one do I want to do? Do I want to do this one?
Yes.
No, it's too intense.
You get it.
You get
This one. No, this one's so intense. Wait a minute, I know what this one's like. I don't know what to do. I need... No. Time to steal from others. Hold on. Let's
Too busy
let's
vibing.
do this one. Even though it's for a totally different region, but I like it.
Yeah,
It's
such a good one.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
As Kelsey kind of steps down, murmurs begin to rise around you, and a sudden shift pulls your gaze towards a woman stepping onto the platform. A squat, elderly hill dwarf, with a scowl sharp enough to trim leaves from their branches. Her thick brows are knitted into an unimpressed glare, and her posture exudes an impatience that dares anyone to challenge her purpose, whilst her hands grip the top of a gnarled wood walking cane. The whispers around you bubble with strange reverence and thinly veiled suspicion. Here, this woman appears to be a living rumor, her very presence causing hushed disruption among the circle. A worn leather satchel bumps against her hip as she strides forward. And though she's silent, the energy she carries is louder than any greeting. Her dark eyes flick towards the archdruid, narrowing with evident irritation before she fixes her unflinching gaze on him, awaiting acknowledgement. Kilseath approaches her respectfully and guides her with an extended forearm away from the druids, presumably so that they can speak in private. Now I did forget to upload her picture, so give me a second.
Chat with Eyeless in the meantime.
If you want.
But you would
Oh, wait, you
hear a
didn't say
bunch
that.
of rumors and whispers and snickering and things like that going on around you.
I imagine I did sit next to Silas, or Eyeless rather.
Mhm.
Can I just kind of lean over and be like, "Who was she?"
That would be Edwina, Archdruid. Nearby, she never remains within the grove for long. But if she's here, well, much to say, it's never the best of sightings. Every time she's visited, bad news follows.
Timing of it all. The storm, my arrival along with Galleon, the uncovering of the ruins and the code, and the foreboding, perhaps prophecy it entailed, and now Edwina.
It is all very curious, yes. I had not
Curious
given it
and
much thought. Oh, prophecy. I had heard that Selphie had found some sort of unearthed stones. I did not hear of anything further, though.
Well, we presume it's a prophecy. It sounds as if it could be one, or a bad omen of sorts, but also with a potential remedy for the catastrophe that may.
Well, then yes. It is all very coincidental. But for what purpose, I wonder?
It's all very curious.
It is true, yes.
Do you listen to any of the rumors going on around you?
Yeah, once I've finished with him, I would definitely be listening for
You roll me
more.
a perception check. Okay. You get some things, just not everything. I guess Eyeless really already said those things, though. You know what?
Those
I'll
first
just-
two.
It's fine. So you hear whispers that Edwina is an archdruid herself. Whispered to be more powerful than even Kilseath. Some still believe she could have been the archdruid if not for her past transgressions. As you listen to like another person kind of whisper to the person next to them, they claim that she was once a rising star among the druids. But they also speak of trust lost and a broken vow of isolation. Another group that had been listening on follows it up with snickers of her husband, who they say is from the land of machines and metal, which surface with uncomfortable disdain.
Makes sense. Yeah, because as I've been here, I haven't seen a whole lot of metal, I presume. Not even like their utensils. Is it all like bone and wood?
Yep. Are you doing anything at all?
Gosh, I want to be nosy, but like, did they leave the fireplace?
Yeah, so they
or
walked down the
fire pit area?
stairs to talk separately.
Gosh, I want to be nosy, but that -3 stealth, baby.
Your choice.
I'm gonna try to be nosy.
Okay. You're trying to sneak too.
Yeah.
Roll you a stealth check.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're actually not too far down the stairs, which kind of takes you by surprise because you weren't really ready to stealth yet. You figured you'd see them first and then you'd be sneaky. Yeah, it didn't work out that way. So they both kind of just look up at you like mid-sentence, and Edwina is just, she literally just like shoots a glare in your direction, and then her head follows.
I just smile at her. Master Kilseath, I'm not sure what else is there to be done here this evening. Did you use my assistance in anything further?
No, not tonight yet. Simply enjoy the festivities. Interact with your fellow, circle members. This is a matter of importance and privacy, if you don't mind.
Right. Important, private. Not my business. Off I go.
How
I
do
can be
you
helpful if you need me to be.
do you walk away like really slowly?
Yeah, just kind of like.
You can roll me a
Listening back a little.
perception check.
I mean, I am a
See if
total
you
ball.
hear anything. You would essentially hear bits and pieces as you're walking away, and they're kind of like hushed whispering at this point. Well, I should really say Kilseath is hushed whispering, and Edwina doesn't care, so she's just talking. As she just kind of says, "Oh, I don't know how to do an old lady voice, do I?
You got this.
Do I? I don't know."
I like Tina.
She's gonna be watching this later, and you're just gonna hear, "What the fuck?"
What was I even gonna say?
Oh yeah.
The birds have spoken, Kelsey. A danger is coming and you cannot ignore it. We need to prepare.
Edwina, it was just a storm. That's why the animals are going crazy. There's nothing to worry about.
We both know that I know when it's just a storm, Kelsey. It's more than that, and you'd be a fool not to listen.
Whatever comes our way, we will handle it as we always have. Unified of one mind. We will be fine, Edwina.
As stubborn as always.
But you need not worry yourself. If you wish, you can join us for the remainder of Lyari.
No, no, no. If you do not wish to listen, I shall go home. And she kind of, you then hear the thud of her gnarled walking cane.
As always, your presence is welcomed.
Shake.
Yeah, so that conversation kind of sputters out. And I suppose that's where we'll leave off.
I'm a druid in training.